Once again, a very warm welcome to you, dear students, to the civics class. I will now continue with the topic Union Legislature. Last time, I told you that the Union Legislature is also known as the Parliament in India. And you all know that the Parliament in India consists of two houses, the Rajya Sabha and the Lok Sabha. Last time I spoke to you about the Rajya Sabha. You all know that the members of the Rajya Sabha are indirectly elected by the people, but the members of the Lok Sabha are directly elected by the people on the basis of universal adult franchise. Now, what is this universal adult franchise? Universal adult franchise means the right to vote. All people in India who are citizens of India and who are above the age of 18 have a right to vote. These people elect the members of the Lok Sabha. Now, since the members of the Lok Sabha are directly elected by the people, it is known as the popular house or as the lower house of the parliament. The Lok Sabha can have 550 members. You know that the Rajya Sabha can have 250 members. The Lok Sabha can have 550 members. At present, the Lok Sabha has 543 members. 530 members are elected from the different states in India. 11 members are elected from the Union Territories of India, and 2 members are elected, or they are not elected, they are nominated by the President from the Anglo-Indian community. Now you must be wondering what this Anglo-Indian community is. Anglo-Indian community is a community of people who are not fully Indian by origin. Some of their forefathers were British, and so they are known as Anglo-Indian. So, in order to give the Anglo-Indian community representation in the Lok Sabha, the President nominates 2 members from the Anglo-Indian community to the Lok Sabha. Now, there are also some seats in the Lok Sabha that are reserved for the scheduled caste and the scheduled tribes. Now, there are 84 seats reserved for the scheduled caste and 47 seats reserved for the scheduled tribe in the Lok Sabha. It is very important for you to know how many members the state sends to the Lok Sabha. There are some states that send many members, and there are some states that send even 1 member or 2 members. Now, depending upon the population of the state, the number of representatives is decided. A state like Uttar Pradesh is very highly populated, and so there are around 80 members that are elected from Uttar Pradesh to the Lok Sabha. Whereas states like Mizoram send just 1 representative because these are very low populated areas. Goa sends 2 representatives to the Lok Sabha, one from North Goa and the other from South Goa. In order to become a member of the Lok Sabha, there is a specific qualification required. One must be a citizen of India, and he or she should complete the age of 25. The tenure of the Lok Sabha is 5 years. After every 5 years, there is an election that is held to the Lok Sabha and new members are elected to the Lok Sabha. When I spoke to you about the Rajya Sabha, I told you that the Rajya Sabha has got some very important officials. Similarly, the Lok Sabha also has some important officials. The important officials in the Lok Sabha are the Speaker and the Deputy Speaker. Now, the Speaker and the Deputy Speaker are both elected by the members of the Lok Sabha themselves. The Speaker's post is a very important one because the Speaker presides over the meetings of the Lok Sabha. Presides over means he conducts the meetings of the Lok Sabha. When the Speaker is absent, the Deputy Speaker conducts the meetings. If the Speaker and the Deputy Speaker are not functioning too well, then the members of the Lok Sabha can remove the Speaker and the Deputy Speaker by passing a resolution. Passing a resolution means putting a vote. If majority of the members of the Lok Sabha vote saying that they do not want the Speaker to continue, the Speaker is removed from office. The Speaker has got some very important powers and functions. The first very important power and function of the Speaker is to preside over the House. To preside over the House means to conduct meetings in the House. Now, these meetings that are conducted in the House, he has to conduct them in a very orderly manner. No member can speak in the Lok Sabha without the permission of the Speaker. The Speaker decides the points of order. He interprets and applies rules of the House. All the bills of the House are introduced with the permission of the Speaker. A Speaker certifies whether a bill is a money bill or not. We have just finished with the powers and functions of the Speaker. Now let us move on to the powers of the Union Legislature. You all know that the Union Legislature is also known as the Parliament. Now let us see what are the what are the powers of the Union Legislature. The powers of the Union Legislature are divided between the Union and the state. These powers are stated in 3 lists. The first list is known as the Union list. The second is known as the state list, and the third is known as the concurrent list. We will talk about these 3 lists in the next lesson. Thanks for listening and have a nice day.